guys, it is happening again, and all of these things are some of the happenings in diaspora that is usually of a concern, because for a husband and wife who have moved to the UK together, the woman being the dependent to the husband, and they've been here in the last 4 years or over 4 years now, and all of a sudden the man decided to say that he's gonna remove the wife from his COS, especially when applying for the indefinite leave to remain, which is just in less than 1 year time for them to get access to that. The husband is threatening to remove the wife as his dependent. Guys, hear the story. Anyway, before I go on, my name is Chinyere Ojike. In case you are coming here for the first time, you are most welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe, turn the notification bell icon on so that you get notified each time I upload a video. Yes, I talk about life in diaspora, and sometimes I share my lifestyle and also venture into societal issues because I'm part of this very society. In case you see 1 or 2 videos that are not related to marriage and relationships in diaspora on my channel. Yes. So, firstly, thank you, Tochi Esther. I found this on your page. Hi, Tochi. This is the story. Hi, Tochi. Please, I really need urgent advice. I honestly don't even know where to start. We have been in the UK for a while now. I moved here with my husband and our daughter on a dependent visa. My husband is the main applicant under the skilled workers route, and we are actually due for ILR next year. That is indefinite leave to remain by next year. But lately, things have completely fallen apart in our marriage. We've had a lot of issues since moving to the UK. It's been really bad. Please be listening because you have to give your own line of thoughts or advice. Okay? Yeah. Even our pastors and family friends have tried to step in, but it just keeps getting worse. The painful part is, after all this, my husband is now threatening to take me off the COX. I traveled home for my sister's burial and came back only for him to tell me he's no longer interested in the marriage and that he's already planning to remove me as his dependent. I have pleaded with him. I told him he doesn't even need to live with me anymore. He can go his way. I will go mine. Just let's wait until after ILR. It's just 1 more year, but he's not listening. I have sent people to talk to him, but he's standing his ground. I honestly don't know what to do. I have been crying every day because I know what this means for me and my daughter if he really takes me off his COS. Please, I need help. What can I do in this situation? Begam. Things fall apart, guys. This is happening in the United Kingdom. Whew, you heard my intro, so no need of me analyzing this. But when you listen to what I have just read out, or you can repeat by reading through it again so that you digest the story very well. You do not judge a case one-sided, isn't it? When you read through, this woman did not give us the reason as to why the husband has changed his mind. Because they moved down to the UK together as a couple, a family. Yes, when they were planning to move, definitely they were happy, isn't it? For both of them to have accepted, especially the husband, to have included her as his dependent at the very beginning. And they've lived for 1, 2, 3, 4 years until this final 4th year when the man changed his mind. What did you do, ma? You did not mention this to us so that we will know how to put mouth inside this matter. But if you are a dependent, a man or a woman living in diaspora with your partner, your spouse in particular. I think we should mind how to talk, because people are scared. Couples are concerned, especially when you get as you they behave. If you are a woman or a man where get as you they behave in this our diaspora, when it be say women they can easily kick out their husband, and the other way around. You see, the man is the one in power now, not the woman, isn't it? It depends on what you have been saying to this man. He may have heard you over the phone talking to somebody, and then emphasizing on how you've been waiting for the COS to come, for the ILR to come, that once this ILR comes, who knows what you may have uttered that he may have heard, even if it was not on the phone conversation with another person, maybe normal conversation as soon as they talk. You'll be like, I cannot wait for this ILR, make I know what they do. I cannot wait. Your guy might have found that threatening. Yes, and decided to take action before, what is it called? Because they said a stitch in time saves 9. I don't know. I am not the judge. Whatever I'm saying here is just an assumption, simply because this woman did not say what she might have done to the man, isn't it? Yes, because there is always a cause for an alarm. Yes, a man cannot change his mind all of a sudden. You must have done something, my sister. You must have done something. And for you to have involved your pastors, the elders of the church, you have tried. That means there must be something he has been capitalizing on, because they must have asked him, sir, why did you change your mind? Why? He must have his reasons, of which you did not give to us in this your write-up, so that we will know. May not know where the leg or the head is. If you were not present when a corpse is buried, you wouldn't know the position of the head and the blah blah blah. That's an adage in my language. So don't worry about your child, because it's also his child. He's responsible for his child. If he's applying for COS, definitely your child will be included. Sorry, if he's applying for ILR, definitely his child will be included as his dependent. It's you that is the problem. Somebody say she should get a job. Yes, you might try getting yourself a job. This is a lesson for all of us dependents. You are an entity. Individualism is a principle that is common in Obodo Yibo. Once you are an adult, 16. Yes, before somebody turns 16 in this country, the government sends, NI, National Insurance Card, to that young adult just at age 16. I've been a lie, showing that you are responsible. At 17, you start learning to drive. At 18, you are an adult. Talk more of, some people marry at the age of 20 in this country, 21, especially those born-again Christians, Pentecostal families in this country. They never turn 25 before they get married, which is fabulous, because they are born again. And when they marry, guess what? They also marry a born-again girl. Pentecostal, Methodist people here, and Baptist, the church I have attended, is beautiful. Yes, my son, I wouldn't want my son to reach 25 before he gets married. So the principle of individualism is something that is common, paramount here. We, the Association of All Dependents, we should, I didn't say we should stand up and challenge our spouse. No, this is not what I'm saying. We should learn, to also, if it is this, is it skill boost, career boost, upskill, especially when we are already graduates from our other country, we're already here. This is a enabling environment. There are some free courses you can do online, boot camp courses you can do. While you are depending and sitting down and waiting for, especially when you check, it depends on the number of years you guys have in your visas right now. Just 1 year, it's also enough for you to look for your own sponsorship job. Unfortunately, you need experience, and even at that, you are already here. NHS, here you can. Go there and volunteer at one of the hospitals. Before you volunteer for 2-3 months, if there's an opportunity, they might give it to you as a healthcare assistant. From there, you can grow. 1 year is enough time. But I am not saying leave your man. Whatever you did that was wrong, which you did not tell us here, apologize. Because apologize that you are sorry. Slip of tongue. And we should also know how to talk. What we voice out. Yes, it can affect our man, our woman. It can affect them. They will read meaning into it. In this very society where we are now, everybody is scared. Some spouses, they know they trust themselves again. I trust my husband. He trusts me. You know. But some people, from what we've been seeing on social media, a lot of couples do not trust themselves. They don't. Especially when you see a couple making an investment, they don't tell the other person. A woman will be buying landed property, building in Nigeria without letting the husband know. The man does the same. There is no trust entirely. You know. So this is it. Wake up, all dependents. Don't just stay there. You are waiting for fight. You see, the laws are changing every now and then. We don't even know what they would come up to regarding this law. You know. Maybe they might even come up to say that dependents, before you can apply for, what is it called, ILR, that you should be in a full-time paid job. They might come up with that because they are cooking up something. Every 2 weeks, they are changing the laws and planning this and that. Recently, it was Farage, Nigeria, talking about legal migrants living in the UK, you know, and then, is this Shabana Mohammed, the new Home Secretary, talking about even skilled workers volunteering again. We have seen all of that, and you must speak English. Unfortunately, yesterday on the news, the Tourist Party, they made a mistake in the spelling of Britain. I think all of them, they need to go do English test again. If they cannot spell Britain, they made that mistake. It's all over social media. God, very funny. You know, so they need test of English for them to qualify to be in a conservative party. I put it to them, you know, this is not funny, but this is what it is. So we should help ourselves as dependents, get something tangible doing, you know. Yes, get a skill if it's available to you. You can upskill, do training and all of that. But please keep talking to your husband and see if he changes his mind. And at the same time, you try to be applying for something, you know, that you can be doing something, especially healthcare, something that would give you sponsorship. If not, be that too, but it's actually not the end of the road for you, my sister. Yes, if you know what you have done, apologize. Unless he caught you cheating red-handed, that means you should prepare your mind to keep on finding your way, work very hard in order to get a sponsorship if he caught you cheating. But if it was just what you said, blah, blah, blah. But it depends on how you said what you said, though, because there are some verbal utterances that is even more dreadful than an action. You know, what you said about your man, especially talking down on a man, he is this, you don't kill the morale of the marriage. You're talking about your man on the phone, he's dirty, he doesn't wash his boxers, he eats this and he snores and what else? You don't kill the love and the interest. Oh boy. So this is it for this content. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Help this sister so that she can find her faith back and her marriage back as well. Thank you once again for your constant support. Like, subscribe, keep coming back for more. Bye.